Lucy Letby is accused of the murder of
7 babies and the attempted murder of 10 others.
While she was working on the neonatal unit at the Countess of Chester Hospital.
Letby denies all of the charges over the incidents.
Lucy Letby was the only person working on the night shift. It was alleged in court that their mother was apparently told by Miss Letby, "Trust me, I'm a nurse."
What did the nurse do to babies in her care? What motivated her to murder 7 born a new baby is like the beginning of all things, or wonder, hope, a dream of possibilities, and a blessing for parents. On the other side, a nurse plays an important role in caring and giving comfort to babies. Yes, it's true it was an alarming situation. You know what a nurse could attempt murder of innocent souls, and yes, she did it. What was the main reason behind this act? It was a tremendous lessons for health unit. A big loss to all those parents who lost their newborns in this incident. If you want to know how she did this, then watch this video till the end. Neonatal nurse Lucy Letby, now 33, was originally from Chester, a northern English city close to Liverpool. In 2011, Letby started working in the Countess of Chester Hospital's neonatal ward. Letby characterized her employment as caring for a wide range of baby, as requiring various levels of support. In a 2013 profile, it was indeed Standate was Indeed Johnson claimed that before performing the Airy 2015, the month unit's fatalities were statistically equivalent to those at other hospitals bit by listen, to stating Plessener was a significant rise in the quantity of babies who were dying and in the quantity of serious catastrophic collapses while he was a neonatal nurse. Lucy Letby was a nurse who murdered 7 infants and attempted to murder 6 others at the Countess of Chester's hospital. Initially, she started work with children in hospital ICU, intensive care unit, and was continuously on duty when each incident took place. These incidents were stopped as soon as she was removed. Professionals are a sudden, unexplained collapse that does not improve with therapy, as well as the emergence of an unusual skin rash. Several medical professionals observed patches of pink over blue skin that seemed to appear and disappear in the instance of baby A. According to pediatric radiologist Dr. Owen Arthurs, this was unusual to see a line of gas in front of the spine in a post-mortem X-ray. Its look was consistent with, but not diagnostic, of air having been administered, he told the jury, adding that Dr. Andreas Marnerides, a pathologist who examined the case, stated it would be plausible to conclude that the administration was most likely to blame for baby A's circulation having air in it. In 2015, these incidents were consistently started, and it was observed that Letby had been on shift at that time. The committee classified the deaths as medical errors. Previously, there had been only 2 or 3 deaths a year in the neonatal unit. In October 2015, a ward manager conducted her own review for Letby, and further concerns were voiced to management by the unit's consultants. That same month, by the way, concern were ignored. In June 2016, the lead neonatologist, along with other consultants, convinced a solid review for Letby, but again, no substantial action was taken. In June 2016, 7 unexpected deaths had taken place within unit. The belief among these executives was that the indications of Letby's involvement were largely circumstantial. In 2017, consultants asked management to involve the police. This investigation was called Operation Hummingbird. In 2018, Letby was arrested by police on suspicion of 8 counts of murder and 6 counts of attempted murder. The investigation was following a long year. In July 2018, Letby was bailed, but the police continued their inquiry. The procedure of being arrested and bailed was continued in 2019 and then so on. On March 2020, Letby was placed on an interim suspension. The same year, she was denied for further bail because she was charged with murders. This procedure took long to be finally sentenced to life imprisonment with a whole life order. Lucy Letby, the worst child serial killer in modern British history. was found guilty of murdering 7 babies and attempting to kill 6 more at the Countess of Chester Hospital. The Royal Statistical Society, RSS, is calling for the inquiry to cover statistical evidence used in the trial, as it can be difficult to draw conclusions from suspicious clusters of deaths in hospitals. Experts have argued that the inquiry should not only cover medical evidence, but also statistical evidence. The RSS sent its 2022 report, Healthcare Serial Killer or Coincidence, to both the defense and prosecution at the start of Letby's trial. However, the judicial system could benefit from more guidance on the matter, calling for the inquiry to consider including a point in the terms of reference on the appropriate use of statistical evidence in this type of case. Letby was accused of 8 counts of murder and 10 counts of attempted murder in November 2020. Letby's practices were exposed during her trial, which ran from October 2022 to August 2023. These included giving the children air or insulin injections, overfeeding them, or physically abusing them. In order to avoid being caught, she also altered patient records and stole over 250 private documents pertaining to the care of the kids. In addition, a number of parents and staff personnel had entered during or right after Letby's attacks on the victims. Letby was given a life sentence with a whole life order on August 21, 2023. She has stated that she will appeal, and a new trial is being considered on 1 count of attempted murder. In October 2022, Letby pleaded not guilty to 7 counts of murder and 15 counts of attempted murder in relation to the deaths of 17 children. The case involved press secrecy surrounding the identities of the victims and 9 colleagues who gave evidence. 2 years before the criminal trial, Mrs. Justice Stain banned the identification of living victims until their 18th birthdays. The judge approved several requests for anonymity, stating that getting testimony from colleagues was more important than being publicly identifiable. The prosecutor accused Letby of being a constant malevolent presence in the hospital's neonatal unit, with witnesses describing her actions during or after the attacks. The baby's condition worsened, and it later died in the parents' arms. Letby's apparent obsession with the baby and her family continued, with her sending a sympathy card to the parents after the baby's death. In the end, she was found guilty of all the murders she attempted. She killed all the newborns by injecting them with air, overfeeding them, poisoning them with insulin, which was prohibited for newborns, and assaulting them with medical tools. This was a tremendous lesson for health. This was an alarming situation for both parents and hospital staff. One could not fulfill this big loss. It was affecting the hospital's reputation as well. If you are suspicious of somebody like this, please take action on time. It can save any life. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos, and also hit the subscribe button to stay tuned. Thanks for watching this video.